What's up, guys? Before I get your hate comments, this gun was severely bubbaed before I even touched it. I'm going to refer you to the previous video I made on this thing. The original owner decided, hey, what if I took a Dremel to it, I'm just guessing a Dremel, and grind off the original sight and put on this Lehman sight.
Why? Why would you do that?
So as you can see, this thing has been royally fucked up. So I thought it might be a little bit redeemable by putting a rail here and putting a red dot. Now I picked the ugliest red dot possible for this gun. This is a Bushnell. It's a $50, $60 sight, but I thought this would be a proof of concept. Well, the original owner not only ground off the dovetail poorly, he also drilled and tapped the gun poorly. So I don't know if you can tell, but the sight is on crooked. So for a while we were trying to compensate for that, but the rounds were just going all over the place. Okay, let's see if it's anywhere near the plate. I wish I knew where it was going. We got no idea. Should get a little high. All right, I'm gonna shoot for the paper over there. I know that it's empty. And I also found out recently that this is a World War II M1 carbine. And that breaks my heart. Like, if it was a reproduction, that's painful, but this is a historical gun, and some guy with a Dremel was an asshole. You know, it's kind of it really bothers me. And if you didn't know, if you haven't watched the original video, he ground off the sight to put a peephole sight. This gun normally has a peephole sight. Whatever. And it even, like right here, it kind of damaged the stock because the adjustment on the side of the sight kind of pushed into the stock. It looks horrible. So I thought maybe if I got a red dot on this thing, I could still use it and I could still have fun with it. But apparently the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I replace this. And I think I might do that. Put a rail up here and then move this sight up here. Maybe it would be more centered, and I don't know if this thing's, it doesn't feel loose, but no matter what we seem to try, it just seems to go all over the place. So if I want to continue this, I'd have to put the sight here and then have nothing back there. So I bought a Fulton Armory M1 carbine barreled receiver because I couldn't live with this. This bothered me. So eventually I'm going to have a correct M1 carbine that I'm going to put into this stock. I do have a second stock that I'm going to throw this into, and I may or may not try to sell the gun. I don't know. I don't know if anybody would want it. Maybe they would want it just to, you know, hey, I could use a barrel. That receiver's worthless, but I can use a barrel. I don't know. So anyways, I doubt you guys enjoyed this video. This video kind of pissed me off, but some people need to drop the Dremel, and I'm one of those people. I need to drop the Dremel. I'm the first one to admit it, but at least, when I took a Dremel to something, I didn't ruin it or take it to a historical gun. I know I'm on a soapbox, but that shit pisses me off. Like, seriously, who would take a... I hope I have some more pleasant videos in the future.
All right, I'm back from the range, and I took this ugly Bushnell red dot off of it. I mean, it's not an ugly sight, but man, was it ugly on this gun. And I actually put the original Lyman sight back on. And I actually modified it. So the base right here was hitting the stock, and it prohibited it from ever sitting flat. So even if you had a screw in there tightened all the way down, there was always a gap underneath it, and with recoil that screw would loosen. Well, I took some material off right here. I didn't mind modifying this sight. Who cares? And now you're not going to see it on camera, but there's a gap between the stock and that base all the way across. And this is sitting flat like it never has before. And then I modified the screws and put them in like that. Now it's not pretty, but man, does it look so much better than that red dot. And it's actually pretty secure. I put some blue Loctite on it, and like I said, it is sitting flat now. So I'm debating if I want to take this thing back to the range and sight it in with this sight, just to see if, you know, even though this was put on incorrectly, if maybe this sight will work. I don't know. Or if I should just save the ammo for the Fulton Armory. But anyways, I think that's at very least an aesthetic improvement over that ugly red dot. But I thought I'd give you guys a little update. So if you'd like to see more on this gun, let me know and I'll take it back out to the range. But I think I'd rather save the ammo for the Fulton Armory one. But it's gonna be 4 months before that thing even shipped, so maybe I should just shoot it here and hope there's ammo by then. I don't know. So anyways, that's my video.